All right, welcome back to the Daily Mastermind. George Wright III here with your daily dose of inspiration, motivation, and education. I hope you're having a great week so far. You know, we were talking a little bit yesterday about how you can create your life and really take control of what's happening. And today what I want to do is I want to talk to you about some habits that you can do or habits that you can create in order to create your best life. I got some real inspiration for you today from Dyer, and so I'm looking forward to talking with you. But let's start you out with the Daily Mastermind quote of the day. It's "Don't stop running towards your dream" by Les Brown. Don't stop running towards your dream. That's the big thing, right? You can't lose if you don't quit, and that's a really, really great message. So what I want to do today is I want to talk to you about a great article that I read a while back from Dyer on 13 habits to create the life you love. And I'm going to split it up into a couple of days because it might go a little bit long, and I want to keep to the basically daily 5 to 7 minute dose that I want to give you in order to help you create your best life. I mean, remember, the reason I started the Daily Mastermind was to help give you that daily inspiration, motivation. It's a battle in your life and in your mind every single day. So let's talk about this a little bit and how it can help you in your life. Dr. Dyer talks about sort of a realm or a place that's outside your normal level of consciousness that allows you the opportunity to visualize and create what you want in your life. And he talks about how when you get to this realization, of this place and your innate ability to access this level of consciousness in your life, you truly become empowered. And maybe you've experienced this a little bit in your life, or maybe you haven't, but I've certainly learned and come to the conclusion in my life that you can access a certain energy and influence and power greater than yourself, and it'll help you to impact and shape your life. And whether you believe in yourself or your abilities, because a lot of us struggle with that, or you believe in powers greater than yourself, it doesn't really change whether they're true. These principles are true universal principles, and they're there to basically, for you to tap into so that the greatness inside of you that can come out, whether you've discovered it or not. And I say this because no matter where you are in life, you truly are capable of more. And you need to believe that. We all are. You simply just have to decide to believe that and believe that you're not alone, that you do have greatness inside of you. Plus, you've come to a point in your life that you realize that, faith is something that's outside of yourself, something that you believe outside of yourself that you can implement. And you'll come to that point in your life where you'll realize that faith is just simply a decision of something that you can believe in that is more than yourself. And once you do that, you're going to see some powerful changes. So I want to run you through these 13 principles that Dr. Dyer kind of outlines. And I think it'll assist you with your perspective, your thoughts, your daily practices, and ultimately help you manifest and create that life that you love. So these 13 habits, I'll run through half of them today, half of them tomorrow. But the first one is, and this is a really great one, believe that you're an infinite spiritual being having a temporary human experience. And I truly love that thought. Rather than thinking that we're human beings that are having a human experience, Dyer suggests that there is much more to life than that. He suggests that we are spiritual beings more than we could possibly imagine that are having a temporary human experience. And the key here is to understand and believe that you're not your situation. You are not the circumstances that you're in. This is empowering because you're not just limited to your ego, your life, your struggles that you experience every day. And when you start to realize that, you're going to be very much empowered in your life. Habit 2 is to create the habit that you become the observer of your thoughts. Now, you've heard me and many other people talk about this, say it over and over and over, that you become what you think about the most. And that's why I like this habit so much. You have to become a master at monitoring your thoughts and feelings. Now, you can do this, and you've got to do this because you have to quickly adapt and deal with negative or disempowering thoughts. But you also can stay on track better with what you want to deal with and what you want to be focused on when you monitor your thoughts. So staying laser focused is really the key to getting what you want, and you can only do that when you're the observer of your thoughts so you don't get distracted by things in your life, whether it's social media or situations or the news or the marketplace. Become the observer of your thoughts and stay laser focused on what's important to you. Habit number 3 is release your imagination from the current limiting circumstances. Now, this is important, and it's important that you disconnect from your circumstances, but it's also important that you disconnect from the circumstances and your identity, right? You are not your story. You're not limited to the resources and experience that you currently have. You are not a culmination of all the bad things that have happened to you. You need to accept your situation in life is just temporary. It's just a temporary, limiting circumstance that you're in. And you're the one who's capable of overcoming kind of where you are and growing past it. But you have to believe that you're not your story and that you're determined to overcome whatever it is you're facing. I mean, let's be honest. You've overcome everything in your life so far. So open up your mind and your imagination to the possibilities and release your imagination and stay outside those limiting circumstances. That's a great habit. Habit number 4, see your wish as already accomplished. See your wish as already accomplished. You've got to learn to visualize yourself as already accomplishing your goals. This sort of tricks your subconscious mind because it's not really easy, but your subconscious mind doesn't really separate the difference in what is real and what is not real, like your conscious mind does. So when you learn to imagine your goals and dreams as they're already done, then your mind can go to work making these things happen. It uses that, what we talk about, that reticular activating system inside your brain. And as you start to visualize that things have already happened, this is when you really start to become empowered because your mind goes to work thinking, well, if I'm already this person, if I'm already have these skills, if I'm already doing these things, then I have to start living that way. And things begin to happen for you. So see your wish as already accomplished. Habit number 5, believe in your own divine power. Now, Dyer would, he would say, and he'd talk about this a lot, and for me it was always a little bit of a stretch, but I really appreciate and try to recognize in my daily life something that he always says, which is, it is my belief that you are never given the power to dream without the equivalent power to manifest that dream and make it your physical reality. He liked to reflect on that teaching of, many spiritual great leaders that would encourage us to see ourselves as unlimited and know that we're capable of great things. And so this habit 5 of believing in your own divine power, it's one, I started out with Les Brown, and Les Brown would always say, you have greatness inside of you. I think that there's a choice we need to make in our life, and a choice that we do have abilities and talents and things that are inside us, that we do have what we need to create our best life. We have everything we need. And so believing in your own divine power, I think, is a great habit to be able to put into your life. And then habit number 6 is remain independent of the good opinion of other people. I love this one, and this is another one that Les Brown hits on a lot as well. It's so important today, and in today's world, to clarify what you want and picture the vision of yourself that you want to attain, but it's equally important to have faith in yourself and your intentions and not get caught up in the opinions of others. Other people are just a distraction. These distractions are going to just keep you from moving forward in your life and creating the best version of yourself, and they're constantly going to be derailing you until you decide that you are not going to care what other people think. Now, I think it's a real nice way of saying habit 6 being remain independent of the good opinion of others. But to be quite honest, I think you just need to stop giving a damn about what other people think. You have to start realizing that your goals and dreams, the things that you're working for, the people you're trying to do things for, are way more important than negative criticism and things that others will have. So those are our first 6 habits. And I want to cover the rest of the 13 habits tomorrow. But I want to get you on this track of, if you're going to take control and be empowered in your life, and you're going to start to make changes, and you're going to start to do the right things, you have to start reframing and reprogramming the way that you think, the way that you were brought up. And these are 6 amazing habits for you to be able to do that with. So that's the message I want to leave you with today. Tomorrow we're going to finish these habits up, and I want to talk to you a little bit more about some success traits that you can use in your life to create more discipline. And so I'll talk to you a little bit more tomorrow. Do me a favor, share this episode with anyone that you feel might benefit. I really would appreciate it. It means the world to me. And I hope you have an amazing day. Make it a great day, and I will talk with you soon.